My book, Stumble, Virtue, Vice, and the Space Between, covers a number of virtues. I'm going to talk about the virtue of hope. Several years ago, members of the faithful gathered outside a hospital window in Milton, Massachusetts. Hospital officials insisted the object of their attention was random condensation frosting the glass, but the people in the parking lot knew better. Their faces rapt, they were gazing upward at the Virgin Mary, holding the baby Jesus. I have always had a soft spot for those folks who see Christ in a tortilla, Mary's face in the trunk of a sycamore. Aren't we all looking for a sign, a parking space, a promotion, a nod of recognition from the guy behind the Starbucks counter? Don't we all want to know that in the midst of a seemingly chaotic, incomprehensible universe, someone sees us? Recently, I had one of those terrible unrequited crushes. Oh, the brooding blue eyes, the cowlicked hair, the smile that melted my heart. One morning, I was at a gathering where he was expected to. The door opened and the sun was shining so brightly I could make out only the silhouette of the person coming in. Who's this pudgy, middle-aged schlub, I thought impatiently. Where is he? And then, like condensation on a window slowly forming shape in my mind, his face took recognizable shape and I saw that it was him. For a second, I'd seen the object of my affection as others see him. Ordinary, one of millions. And though it didn't make him any less beautiful in my eyes, it got me to thinking, who's crazy? Which view is right? Aren't our eyes occasionally given through love or what feels like love to discern a person in all his or her true glory? The incident made me think of those people in Milton, Massachusetts, coming out of their houses, getting into their cars, driving to the hospital. It makes me think of them standing in the parking lot with all their worries and griefs and sorrows, looking up at the condensation on the window, wanting so badly to see a face looking back at them, longing so deeply for a sign that they weren't alone, that they hadn't been abandoned, that their suffering was not a mockery. In a newspaper article, I read that one of them said, "Mary's praying against abortion. That's why she's holding the baby." And someone else said, "She's telling us to pray for peace." The psalmist asked, "When will I come to the end of my pilgrimage and see the face of God?" And who are any of us to say those people in the parking lot were crazy? I'm Heather King. Thanks for paying attention to my stumblings. Be sure to buy my book and to learn about my new, improved stumblings at heather-king.com.